Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Greetings to the hopeful elect. Kwam Jasharala. Alright, family. Saying this is a special weekend, man, and we have to be on fire, man, led by the Spirit. We're going to revisit Isaiah, and we're going to, talk about chapter 14, the mercy on Jacob, the fall of the king of Babylon, and the fall of Lucifer. Okay, let's get edified. Glorified be Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Mercy on Jacob. For Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai will have mercy on Jacob and will still choose Israel and settle them in their own land. The stranger will join them, and they will cling to the house of Jacob. Then people will take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel will possess them for servants and maids in the land of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. They will take them captives, whose captives they were, and rule over their oppressors. Alright, so the Edomites and the Hetans, they oppressed us all these years, so they're gonna have to serve under us now, So let's proceed. Fall of the king of Babylon, which are the Edomites and the heavenly bodies, the sun, the moon, and the zodiac. It shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai gives you rest from your sorrow and from your fear and the hard bondage in which you were made to serve, that you will take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. So this is to the Edomites and to Baal, man, the sun. How the oppressor has seized the golden city seized. The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked, the scepter of the rulers, he who stroked the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He who ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and no one hinders. The whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth into singing. Indeed, the cypress trees rejoice over you, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since you were cut down, no woodsman has come up against us. Hell from beneath is excited about you, to meet you at your coming. It stirs up death for you, all the chief ones of the earth. It has risen up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. They all shall speak and say to you, have you also become as weak as we? Have you become like us? Your pomp is brought down to Sheol, that's the pit. And the sound of your string instruments, the maggot is spread under you, and the worm covers you. Alright, man. Spiritually, it's talking about Baal, Lucifer, and physically, the Edomites, man, because they have, together, because physical and spiritual, they have, they have defiled they ransacked the whole earth, man. You know what I'm saying? They have stressed out the earth to the fullest, man, and deceived all the nations together through their Babylon mystery religion. These Edomites have, stressed out the earth. So let's proceed. It says here, the fall of Lucifer, that's Baal the son, Hasatan, the adversary. How you are fallen from the heavens, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How you are cut down to the ground, you who weaken the nations. Yeah, man, because he deceived all the nations. All these worldly religions are made to worship, sun worship, man. How you are cut down to the ground, you who weaken the nations. See, glorify be your name. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Elohim. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation, on the farthest side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. Yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. Yeah, man, he's gonna turn into a lake of fire. You're gonna see a ring of fire later on today, man. That's the beginning judgment on that fool, man. I'm telling you, man, we're so close to salvation, man. Those who see you will gaze at you and consider you, saying, is this the man who made the earth tremble, who shook the kingdoms? And he's talking about the Edomites' powers that be, who made the world as a wilderness and destroyed its city, who did not open the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, all of them sleep in glory, everyone in his own house. But you are cast out of your grave, like an abominable branch, like the garments of those who are slain, thrust through with a sword, who go down to the stones of the pit, like a corpse trodden underfoot. You will not be joined with them in burial, because you have destroyed your land and slain your people. The blood of evildoers shall never be named. Prepare slaughter for his children, because of the iniquity of their fathers. lest they raise up and possess the land and fill the face of the world with cities. So he's talking about the spiritual, he's talking about Baal Hasatan, the sun, and the physical, he's talking about the Edomites, man, because remember he put enmity between the serpent seed, those are the children of the zodiac who practice, divination. They live out the knowledge of good and evil, and the Israelites, the son of the seed of the man, So that's what he's talking about, No more sorcery, witchcraft, divination, no more knowledge of good and evil, man. It's a wrap. Edomite queendom is done, man. And so is the Babylon mystery religion. Now it says Babylon destroyed. For I will rise up against them, says Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant. See? The zodiac, the sorcery, man, and the offspring and their prosperity, their money and their wealth. Says Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I will also make it a possession full of porcupine and marshes of muddy water. I will sweep it with the broom of destruction, says the Lord of hosts. Whoo, Selah, man. Yeah, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai coming hard. Now it says here, Assyria destroyed. Assyria is pretty much Christianity, man, because, Nimrod, man, he's part of all this, like spiritually, man, Father God, which is the sun, Mother God, which is the moon, and the little Tammuz, man, baby Jesus. It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so it shall come to pass. And as I propose, so it shall stand, that I will break the Syrian in my land, and on my mountains tread him underfoot. Then his yoke shall be removed from them, and his burden removed from their shoulders. This is the purpose that is proposed against the whole earth. And this is the hand that is stretched out over all the nations. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, has proposed. And who will annul it? His hand is stretched out, and who will turn it back? There you go. There you go. No more Christianity. That plague is not gonna affect us anymore. Worldly religions are going out the window. What he's saying, man. Especially Christianity, which is sun worshiping. It goes back to the Syrian. Now, and our people are plagued with it. And it says here, Philistia destroyed. This is the burden which came in the year that King Ahaz died. Do not rejoice, all of you, Philistia, because the rod that struck you is broken. For out of the serpent roots will come forth a viper, and his offspring will be a fiery flying serpent. The firstborn of the poor will feed, and the needy will lie down in safety. I will kill your roots with famine, and it will slay your remnant. Wail, O gates, cry, O city. All of your Philistia are dissolved, for smoke will come from the north, and no one will be alone in his appointed time. What will they answer the messengers of the nation? That's Yahushai. That Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has found Zion, and the poor of his people shall take refuge in it. Selah, hallelujah. All right, see, Philistia, he's talking about the people on the coastland, and part of the Middle East, man, Asia Minor. Where the gutter rats are at too, man, and the imposters. It's a wrap for them too, man. And this judgment is coming on the earth very soon, man. Like I said, man, there's gonna be a ring of fire, so God's gonna get punished up there later on today. These are all omens and signs in the heavens, man. And we gotta understand that we're really close, man. And so we gotta be on fire, do this work, exhortations to one another, stay of course. Glorified be Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Glorified be that Okakadash, Kwam Jashubala, Babam, 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 Babam. That's destroy Babel so that we can get the kingdom. And on that note, Shalom.